Hello, friends. So, we have completed the study of the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, in today's video, I am going to be providing you the summary of the teachings of the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, this chapter actually is quite a short chapter, but it is a very important chapter as it provides us a very important message in terms of how we should lead our life. So, the chapter actually starts off by Arjun asking a question to Sri Krishna, wherein he asks Sri Krishna that you mentioned that there is this path of devotion that where a person is devoted to whatever you are telling, and then there is the another path which is the path of the imperishable unmanifest, and he then asks that which is the path which is better in terms of following. So in regards to that question, then Shri Krishna answers Arjuna and says that the path of devotion where the person is praising me, worshipping me all the time is definitely a path which can bring a person to me, and this path, which is the path of imperishable unmanifest, is also a path which can bring the person to me. But the path of imperishable unmanifest is the one which is difficult to follow. It is filled with a lot of tribulations and trouble, while the path of devotion actually is the one which can bring the person to me in a quick manner. So Shri Krishna says that those who worship me, who always are singing my praises, I quickly bring them out of this world of death, basically. So then he starts telling Arjun the characteristics of a person who is the one who achieves Shri Krishna quickly. So we understood that why the path of imperishable unmanifest is difficult to follow, because the way we worship the Lord worships us back in the same manner. And so if we worship the Lord in the manner of imperishable unmanifest, then the Lord will also worship us back as imperishable unmanifest. And because the Lord becomes unmanifest, therefore he cannot really help us in coming out of this world of misery. And so the whole process of liberation then is totally dependent on the devotee himself. And since the devotee is not all powerful, therefore it becomes hard for a person to come out of this trouble that we have all brought us into. So that's why the path of imperishable unmanifest is difficult, while the path of devotion is easier, because there the Lord can then manifest himself and he can then help us in terms of bringing us out of this world of misery. So Shri Krishna then starts describing the path of devotion and how a devotee can liberate himself. And what he says is that the devotees who are dear to me are the ones who are totally dispassionate about this world. They don't really care too much about this world. They are not focused on what others are doing and what others are thinking. Their focus is on their own duty. They just focus on what they have to do, and with their full commitment they then start to perform their duty without any concern about the world. So when they do that, they are not really distracted by the world in itself. All the distractions that the world throws at them, they are able to ignore them, and they can then focus on what they have to do, and they just do what they have to do. By doing that, they become very efficient. Their mind becomes very clean because they are not really paying attention to anything, and because their mind becomes very clean, their mind becomes very efficient, and they start doing their things in very efficient manner. In a very efficient manner, they fulfill all their duties, and when they fulfill their duties, after completing it, they then invest their mind only in the Lord himself. They invest their duty, they invest their intellect in the Lord. They are only thinking about the Lord, and by doing that, they are able to get over the dualities of this world. So they are able to get over the attraction, which can attachment and aversion that we experience in this world, and they are performing all their activities in a manner wherein they have given up all the fruits of their action. giving up the fruits of their action instantly brings satisfaction to them, and they attain peace. And in a peaceful manner, they carry out all their duties. So this way, then they grow closer and closer to the Lord, and all the time then they are thinking about the Lord, they are working for the Lord, and by working for the Lord, they are then able to attain the Lord. So they are performing their actions, they are performing their actions with the knowledge of the Lord, and with the knowledge of the Lord, they are then giving up their fruits of action, and by giving up the fruits of their action, they are able to associate themselves with the Lord at all times, and this way they remain associated with the Lord, and this way they become very dear to the Lord, and the Lord then opens up the gates of knowledge for them. They attain the knowledge, and they basically engage themselves in this positive cycle wherein they devote themselves to the Lord. The Lord gives them knowledge, they devote themselves more, the Lord gives them more knowledge, and this way they climb up and up and up, and they eventually attain the Lord. So that was the whole message that was presented by Shri Krishna in this shlok. In this chapter, wherein he first says that, if you can you can practice the yoga, you can do abhyas yoga, then stay by using abhyas yoga, you stay associated with me, keep thinking about me. If you cannot even do the abhyas yoga, then you should do all your actions for me, and if you're not able to do all your actions for me, then give up all the fruits of your actions, and by doing this you will instantly attain peace. So the path of manual practice is something you can follow, but a better practice is to follow the path of knowledge. And if you gain knowledge, then a better practice to that is the path of meditation, and even higher than meditation basically is the path of the renunciation of the fruits of action. So if you renounce the fruits of your actions, then your mind will become peace. You will not be attracted towards the attractions of distractions of this world, and you will become very efficient. In an efficient manner, just fulfill all your duties, and by fulfilling all your duties, you will be able to then save your mind, and you can then invest it in the Lord, and you can sing praises of the Lord at all the times, and this way you become very, very dear to the Lord. So that was the whole message of this chapter. I hope that I have explained this chapter well to you. I'll now present to you a quiz with regards to this chapter in the next video. So here now I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.